Leo just saved money on Black Friday. At least that is what he thinks. This year on Black Friday Leo spent 40% more than his average monthly spending. Not less. More. He went shopping specifically to save money and came home having spent more than any other month this year. This is not an accident. This is not bad luck. This is the most carefully engineered retail trap of the entire year. And today we take it apart completely. Leo starts preparing for Black Friday in October. He makes a list of things he genuinely needs. A new pair of headphones. A winter jacket, maybe a new phone case. He tells himself this year will be different. This year he will only buy what is on the list. Nothing else. Black Friday arrives. Leo opens his phone at midnight. The notifications are already there. Flash sale ending in 2 hours. 60% off. Limited stock. He tells himself he is just looking. Just checking if anything on his list is on sale. The headphones on his list are 30% off. He buys them. Good. That was on the list. Then he sees a television he was not planning to buy. 50% off. He never wanted a new television. But 50% off a television he was not going to buy feels like getting something for almost nothing. He buys it. Then shoes. Then a kitchen gadget. Then 3 things he cannot even remember adding to his cart. By 3 a.m. Leo has spent $480. His list cost $80. The other $400 went on things he never planned to buy. Things that were on sale. Things that felt like opportunities too good to miss. Black Friday is not a sale. It is a psychological operation. Retailers spend months preparing it, and they use 3 specific tricks to make sure Leo spends more than he ever planned. Trick 1. Artificial scarcity. Only 3 left. Sale ends in 2 hours. 47 people are viewing this right now. None of these statements are necessarily true. Retailers use fake countdown timers and fake stock warnings deliberately. They know that scarcity triggers a fear response in Leo's brain. The fear of missing out overrides every rational thought he has. He stops asking whether he needs the item. He only asks whether he can get it before it is gone. Trick 2. Anchor pricing. The original price shown next to the sale price is often not what the item actually sold for before Black Friday. Retailers frequently raise prices weeks before Black Friday so the discount looks bigger. Leo sees a jacket marked down from $200 to $80. He thinks he saved $120. But that jacket was selling for $90 3 weeks ago. He actually saved $10. While feeling like he saved $120. Trick 3. The deal justification trap. Once Leo buys one thing on sale his brain enters a special mode. A mode where buying more things on sale feels financially responsible. He thinks, I already saved $30 on the headphones. That $30 I saved can now pay for this other thing. He is spending saved money that was never real. Money he did not have before the sale. Money that only exists in his imagination. Everything Leo experienced on Black Friday has a psychological name. And understanding these names is how he stops falling for them permanently. The first is loss aversion. Humans feel the pain of losing something approximately twice as strongly as they feel the pleasure of gaining the same thing. Black Friday weaponizes this perfectly. The sale ending is not presented as an opportunity disappearing. It is presented as Leo losing something he already had. The deal belongs to him. The timer is taking it away. His brain fights to prevent that loss even when the rational thing is to simply not buy the item. The second is the anchoring effect. The first number Leo sees permanently distorts how he judges all subsequent numbers. When he sees $200 crossed out his brain locks onto 200 as the reference point. Every price below 200 now feels like a bargain. Even $80 for something worth $40 feels like a win. Because the anchor was 200. Not the actual value of the item. The third is mental accounting. Leo keeps separate mental budgets for different types of spending. His normal budget and his savings budget. When he saves money on a deal, his brain moves that saved amount into a special account called money I earned by being smart, and money in that account feels free to spend. This is why people who go shopping specifically to save money on Black Friday consistently spend more than people who do not shop on Black Friday at all. The savings mindset creates spending permission. Research consistently shows that the average Black Friday shopper spends between 30 and 40% more than their average monthly spending. Not 30% less. 30 to 40% more. The biggest shopping sale of the year is also the biggest spending month of the year for most people. For Leo, that 40% means approximately $160 extra spent in November compared to a normal month. Across 10 years of Black Friday shopping, that is $1,600 spent on things he specifically went out to save money on. $1,600 in extra spending from a day designed to help him spend less. And here is the detail that makes this worse. A significant percentage of Black Friday purchases get returned within 30 days. Meaning Leo not only spent extra money, he spent time and energy buying and returning things that were never worth buying in the first place. The sale created work, not savings. Quick question right now. Think about the last sale you shopped. Black Friday. End of season. Flash sale. Anything. How many of the things you bought were on your list before the sale started? And how many were not on any list? Just things that appeared in front of you at a price that felt too good to ignore. Drop your honest answer in the comments. How many unplanned purchases did you make in the last sale you shopped? Leo bought 4. 1 was on the list. 3 were not. Tell him your number. He genuinely wants to know if he is alone in this. Leo now uses one rule for every sale, every Black Friday, every flash sale, every end of season clearance. He calls it the pre-commitment rule. And it has 3 parts. Part 1. Write the list before the sale starts. Not during. Before. When his brain is calm and rational and not being bombarded by countdown timers and flashing percentages. The list is written in normal life. Not sale life. Part 2. Set a hard budget for the list only. Not a total shopping budget. A list budget. If the headphones on his list are $40, he sets aside $40. Not $100 in case something else comes up. $40. That is the entire budget for Black Friday. Part 3. Anything not on the list goes into a 48-hour waiting folder. Not a cart. A notes folder. He writes down the item and the price. If after 48 hours he still wants it and it is still available, he buys it. Not during the sale adrenaline. After it. Most of the time after 48 hours the urgency has completely disappeared and the item stays in the folder forever. Black Friday will happen again. And the year after that. And every year after that. The trap will always be there. But now Leo knows every single mechanism inside it. The artificial scarcity. The anchor pricing. The deal justification. The loss aversion. He cannot unsee any of it. And neither can you. Subscribe to Mind of Leo. Because next week Leo discovers the trick that makes $9.99 feel completely different from $10. Even though the difference is 1 single cent. It sounds impossible. The psychology behind it will change how you read every price tag you ever see again. And drop your number in the comments. How many unplanned purchases did you make last sale season? Leo is waiting. See you there.